Begin tonight with some breaking news in La Crosse. It has been rumored for several months now that the Crosse Tribune Building in downtown was being sold, and today we know who the new owner will be. Martha Koloski joins us now live with the latest. Martha?
Hi, Mike. The Crosse Tribune is a large building in the heart of La Crosse on 3rd Street. But before the end of the year, a La Crosse businessman plans to buy it. The Tribune has been in its current location since 1973 and is owned by Lee Enterprises. But you might remember that back in August, the Tribune stopped printing its papers in La Crosse and started printing instead out of Madison. And that change at the paper seemed to get the ball rolling. And now it turns out the La Crosse businessman Cliff LeClaire plans to buy it.
And I have that vacant land presently behind the Tribune. So about 3 years ago, I started talking to the people at the Tribune about the possibility of buying their property. But they were still printing there. And when they quit printing here a few months ago, we reopened our discussions, and I ended up having an offer that was accepted, and we are closing December 30th.
Now, LeClaire didn't want to say just how much he'll be paying for the property other than to say it's fair market value, but he did say that property makes a lot of sense for him to buy. LeClaire already owns the Hampton Inn and Suites on 2nd and La Crosse Streets, as well as the adjacent empty lot. Now he'll also own the Tribune property, which essentially means he'll control 2 city blocks. LeClaire says the timing and location are very important to this development.
It's pretty interesting, isn't it, that downtown a number of years ago was dead and the malls were flourishing, and now it's the opposite. And so we've got we have 2 blocks of crucial property where the 3 entrances to La Crosse converge, right where the Hampton Inn is. And so it's primary property. We're going to be doing a feasibility as to what would be the best thing and what is needed in downtown.
Now, obviously, LeClaire sees this as a great opportunity for a new development for downtown La Crosse, but of course, a lot of people want to know what's going to happen to the Tribune. So I did contact them today. They asked me to get a hold of their publisher. He's not available till after January 2nd. So far, we don't know exactly what's going to happen there, except LeClaire told me that he would make the building available to them, rent it back to them until May of next year. But after that time, though, his plans are possibly to go ahead and just tear the building down.
Okay, so we don't know exactly what the plans are with the building at this point.
Well, he is going to say, he did say he's not going to stick with this original building. He is going to tear it down, but what it becomes is the big question.
Sure.
He is working with city officials just to make sure, what do they see as working there? And one of the interesting parts of this, too, is he did say so far he really hasn't been approached by the city as far as the public market space that a lot of people are trying to plan on right now.
Yeah.
But you do wonder now with this sale if that might change things, even though already the study's been done and they have so far picked the Oktoberfest grounds really as the best site for the public market.
Very near to each other too,
Yeah,
so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Okay, thanks, Martha.